Let's take a look at what's going on here in Frisco. What is happening? Billy Cowell here. I'm a Keller Williams Realty in North Texas. I am bringing to you a Frisco market report for the month of June. I've even found a really cool spot to video this. As you can see right behind me, there is some, I was actually examining it to make sure there was a real locomotive, and I think that it is. There's a blacksmith shop here next to me, the Heritage Museum over here, so I'm just gonna kind of post around here and check it out as I share with you the market stats that I got for Frisco for this time of year. And if you're a local in this area, this will bring you some value if you're looking to evaluate when is the best time to sell your house. I went in depth in another video how I feel that if you're planning to live in your house for the next 2 years, if that's the house for you for the next 2 years, sit tight. But if for whatever reason you're gonna buy in the next part, you're gonna sell in the next 2 years, you need to do it today. You need to do it right now, because the next 2 years could be rocky, but I don't think they're gonna go up. So you'd rather take advantage of that. Reach out to me if you want some more information. You can count on me doing these market reports monthly, so make sure you keep updated with that and subscribe to my YouTube channel or friend me on Facebook, anything that you need to do. And if you live in a specific neighborhood or a subdivision and you want a neighborhood report for your particular neighborhood, I can give you one from today, from 3 months ago, compare the two, and keep sending them to you monthly, no problem. But I'll give you a really good stance to understand where you're at in terms of how your house is growing in terms of value. So I encourage you to reach out to me and ask me about that. Let's take a look at what's going on here in Frisco. All right, I got some notes here I'm going to be glancing at as I pull this together, because nobody can remember these kind of statistics, especially since I use some different metrics to really give you a powerful understanding of what the market is looking like right now in Frisco. I like to first go over some price ranges, how many homes are for sale, how many homes actually sold, what's the availability versus the amount of homes sold, and what's the average price, what's the average days on market. Now, are you looking to sell your home? If you are, and your house is priced between $300,000 and $400,000, you are in the right price range for Frisco, because 31% of all showings were in that price range. But not far behind it is $400,000 to $500,000 range, with 24% of all showings, all people viewing homes, were in that range. So therefore, 55% of all showings were between $300,000 and $500,000, and a close third at 15% of all showings is between $500,000 and $600,000. For the month of May, Frisco had 447 new listings, all right, which is up 20% from a month ago. We had 367 in January before the coronavirus began, but the whole number is down about 14% from May year over year. So that's a little interesting. 268 closed sales in Frisco in the month of May, in about the last 30 some odd days, which is up 24% from last month, 36% from the beginning of the year, but still down 29% from this time last year. The most recent average price in Frisco is $548,000. But get this, this is big, 15% difference from just last month. Now these are the statistics based on the 268 homes that were sold. The average price went up 15%. That's a pretty big jump. And it's up 13% from this time last year. The average days on market in Frisco for the last 30 days is 29 days, which is up 18 from just a month ago. So a month ago it was 18, now it's 29. I think both of those numbers are pretty good. Same last May, 29 days. And usually the number one question I get asked when I am out and about in life is, how is the market? And simple, it's a seller's market. But it's also one of the best opportunities that you and I will ever see in our life to buy a home. Why? Because interest rates are super low. As a matter of fact, record low interest rates right now. The only way interest rates can go any lower is if they go negative, which doesn't seem to make sense, right? How can interest rates be negative? But in Europe right now, they actually have negative interest rates. So how do I know that this is a seller's market? It's simple. It's called the absorption rate. All right, the absorption rate is, in any real estate market, is used to evaluate the rate at which homes are bought and sold in a specific market for a given time frame. This is calculated by dividing the number of homes sold in a specific time frame by the amount of homes available. In Frisco, it's about 32%. So anything below 15% would be a buyer's market. And when it goes north of 20%, it's becoming a seller's market. And it's been in seller's market in this city for a long time. So you can see we have a strong seller's market. I personally believe that our local market, any house sitting on the market for longer than 32 days right now is an indicator that you need to reevaluate your price of your home. You need to make some changes. We've not seen inventory levels that exceed 3 months in a very, very long time in this city or in all of Cowell County, as its growth has just been explosive. If your house is not selling, all right, if it's been 30 days and it's not selling, there's 4 major things that you need to think about. The first one is just the price. Maybe it's just too high. The second one is its condition. Third, location. And fourth is marketing, of course. Now more than ever, excellent exposure, especially online, is essential to selling your house. If you're a homeowner and looking to sell your property, I encourage you to reach out to me and I will share with you the techniques and strategies that I use for digital marketing to get your house sold at the best possible price so you can take advantage of these tremendous statistics in this beautiful city of Frisco. Hope this market update has been a huge value to you, and I want to encourage you to be bold and make a move. I'll talk to you soon.